Good morning to everyone. Once again, this is Jen BC, and I'm here to update you with another video, especially to the parents and our kids out there. So please, I hope you will learn something from this video. Please check it out. Thank you.
Kids, it's another wonderful day. Get ready with your book and your pencil.
Today, class, you are going to compare and order lengths. The learning objective for today's lesson is I can compare and order the lengths of objects. Last time, kids, you learned about the word length, and so with the words short, shorter, and shortest. This time, you will also learn the word long, longer, and longest, and how are they used to compare the lengths of objects. Okay, class, let us recall what is length. Yes, Sarah, what is length, Sarah?
Length is a measure of how long an object is.
Yeah, very good. You're right, Sarah. And now you're going to watch a video. Please listen carefully so that you will understand how to compare and order the lengths of objects.
In this video, you will learn how to order objects by their lengths, and also how to compare the lengths of two objects by using another object. So let's suppose we want to order these three objects from shortest to longest: a pair of scissors, a crayon, and a pen. First, let's arrange the objects so that they are all straight up and down so that we can better compare how long each one is. Now we'll want to mark somewhere that will allow us to line the objects up along one side. So lining up the scissors, crayon, and pen along this line, we can see that the crayon is the shortest of the three objects. The scissors are the longest, and the pen is in between the length of the crayon and the length of the scissors. So the order of these objects will go crayon number 1, pen number 2, and scissors number 3. So now we know we want the crayon to be first, so let's switch the order of it and the scissors so that it is the first object. Now the pen should be second, so let's switch that with the scissors. Now we have our three objects arranged so that the shortest object, the crayon, is first. The pen is next because its length is between the length of the crayon and the length of the scissors. And finally, the scissors are last since they are the longest object. Now let's look at how to compare the lengths of two objects by using another object. How can we compare the lengths of these two flowers if we don't have a measuring device such as a ruler? We can use another object, our hand, for example. So we can see that the smaller flower is about the same length as the length of a hand, while the bigger flower is about 1, 2 hands put together. That tells us that the bigger flower is about the same length as 2 of the smaller flowers put together. In other words, we could say that the bigger flower is about twice as long as the smaller flower.
Okay, class, what did you learn in the video? Yes, Sarah.
I learned in the video that among the three objects, the scissors is the longest and the shortest is the crayon. The crayon is shorter than the pen, and the pen is shorter than the scissors. And so, if we are going to order them, we have to put in number 1 the crayon. Number 2 will be the pen. And the longest is the scissors. So we have to put it in number 3.
Wow, very good, Zaina. Now, you also have seen in the video that in order to compare the lengths of two objects, you can use another object. For example, the hand. So, this smaller flower here is about the length of the hand. How about the bigger one? Yes, it's about 2 hands put together. So the length of the bigger flower is about 2 hands put together. And so the longer one is the bigger flower.
Last meeting class, you learned how to compare the lengths of objects. Now, who can tell me how to compare the lengths of objects? Yes, Maha.
Last time we learned how to compare the lengths of 3 objects. But before we can compare their lengths, we have to line them up from one end so that we can see the length of each object. And then we can already compare which is the longest and which is the shortest.
Great job, Maha. Now, today class, you will also learn how to order the lengths of objects. Write short, shorter, and shortest to compare the lengths of the objects. As you can see, the objects are lined up from end to end. Okay, very good. That is correct. That is short. Exactly. That is shorter. And that one is the shortest. Very good.
Class, let's have another example. Look at the feather, the chalk, and the branch. They are lined up from end to end. The chalk is shorter than the feather. The feather is shorter than the branch. So how do you order them according to their length? Yes, very good. So the short is the branch. The shorter is the feather. And the shortest is the chalk. So we have branch, feather, and chalk. Very good.
Class, let us answer this. You'll be given time to finish the questions. The time starts now. Find the objects in your classroom. Compare. Circle the correct object. Which is shorter? Which is longer? Order the objects by length. Write 1 for long, 2 for longer, and 3 for longest. Okay, class, time is up, and your answers are all correct.
What other objects could you use to compare lengths? Yes, Fatum.
We can use our hands to compare the lengths of objects.
That is correct, Fatum.
Class, I know you're excited to work on your own. Answer pages 571 and 572 in the book. And after answering, you can check your own work. Just refer on the key answers. Class, show me how well you understood the task today. Wow, great job! Class, for your homework, answer book pages 573 and 574. And please don't forget to upload your answers in the campus.
Goodbye, class. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.